we made one promise to each other tonight about the future, what should it be?
Oh my gosh.
Skip.
No.
Cheers. Love you guys so much.
We love you so much.
That's tasty.
Really good.
It's so good, actually.
Okay, we ready for the questions?
If we were to meet up 20 years from today, what is the one specific activity that we will 100% still be doing? And what does that say about us?
Going to Must Be Nice.
nice.
Going to that day party.
I was about to say, damn, I miss Paris.
Oh, damn, I miss Paris.
Must be retired. I'ma be must be retired.
Bro.
Okay.
If I'm at Must Be Nice, please let me be
At
married
60?
and with kids.
No.
No, we gonna be at Miss Paris
let me tell you
having a
what.
drink with the kids at home and coming
It's
out.
gonna be the reunion.
BET weekend in a section.
Like, come on, y'all. Come on.
Come on, let's for old time's sake.
I'm gonna say
Always.
that top tier thread, that chat, baby. I don't know what's gonna be in that chat by then. Who knows? But I 100% know that that's gonna be pinned at the top of my phone.
It's my favorite.
It's my favorite.
I would say just like giggling in general. Like we will forever be giggling.
Yeah. Having good cocktails
Yeah.
and just enjoying each other's company and presence.
Yeah.
It doesn't take much for us to have a good time.
Okay, go around the room and describe your first impression of each person here. So Nico, when I first met you, I was like, oh my gosh, she's so pretty. Face, skin, eyeballs,
Not eyeballs.
Don't play with her.
like pretty. When I first met Ash, I was like, she's so soft-spoken. It was like, it felt like I had to like lean in to hear her talk. She'd be like, you know, I'm just, and then when I was sitting next to her places, I would hear her say things under her breath that I was thinking, and it would be funny. Like, she's funny.
A queen of comedy.
Yeah.
Truly.
My girl is
Actually,
nuts.
a queen of comedy.
Like actually nuts.
Alex, my first thought, you were just always very outgoing. I was like, oh, she's a little loud. But it was like so endearing, and it was like so innocent and so sweet that I was like, oh, okay. And then you, sir, we cackled. Scene one, act one, we were just laughing. We were loud. We were out of control.
And it just immediately.
It was lit.
Yeah.
It was lit.
I love that. That was a good one.
If each one of you could go back in time and give me one piece of advice on the day we first met, what would it be? But we're gonna remix it to be like, give me advice now. Please, I need it right now.
Tapping more into your vulnerability, because I really realize that the more and more as we get older, like that truly is a superpower. And it's such a scary thing to
It's
do.
scary.
It's terrifying.
No, it's terrifying.
Vulnerability is hard.
But it's such an unlock.
But it
So I agree
is,
with
because
you.
once you say it, someone else is like, I feel that. I'm that way too. Or I've been through that. Or yes, I'm not alone in thinking like this.
That's right. Being vulnerable.
Because what we were talking about in the car, like, tell someone you like them.
You can't tell them.
How do you do that?
I like you. Hi.
Well,
hi.
flirt queen.
I understand. That takes some
I
time.
know.
to
But
be
y'all know
like-
how the
I'm not
boys
there
be.
yet.
You know how sometimes.
No, I don't know how the boys be.
Are you ready to date?
Yeah,
You are.
I am.
Yeah. That was a strong yes.
I am.
love yeah.
Yeah, it's time.
Yeah.
I want to date. Like, I see myself as a partner. I see I see myself as that. And I feel like I am a great partner, famously a great boyfriend.
Yeah.
I would say, Dre, you have to be that to yourself.
You ate that.
Like I'm working on that right now.
You ate that.
I know that I am an incredible partner.
That's right.
But like, am I incredible to myself all the time?
You ate that.
You know, I think just keep bringing it back to that.
Wow.
That's that
Okay.
Reiki.
If I had my phone, I would make a note. I'd take notes.
That's the Reiki.
Yeah, that's the Reiki. Get the flute out.
Wow.
I receive all those
That was
things.
great.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah.
What is something about life that has surprised you lately that you'd like to share with us?
Oh.
Ooh, that's good.
Good or bad? I feel like we're all.
Yeah, everyone's like,
I know, we kind of. What?
the lean in.
I think how shit can get real quick.
Okay, I
Super.
think that's what.
0 to
But I'm
100.
not surprised by that. I think now it's the intensity of the things.
Yeah.
In this age bracket, the amount, like the intensity of the things is just like way more intense. It's like
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
it's like whoa, life changing.
And it's quick.
Oof.
It's very fast.
Very fast.
More recently, I've been talking to myself as if I'm 60.
Wow.
And that makes everything so much more lighter.
Yeah.
And it makes all the relationships and the guys and the apartment things
Yeah.
and the job things,
Yeah.
like, please.
Right.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's
Yeah.
fine.
I love that.
So that's what I started doing to myself because, I'm a little bit older than you girls.
just a little.
Just a smidge.
Just a little.
Sprinkle. But yeah, I had to tell myself that.
Tell someone here something you have always wanted them to know but never shared before. As an only child, community and friendship is like really, really, really important to me. And I think because I do present very like together, collected, and that has been like a superpower that like, y'all should know that like you guys are sisters to me. And this is community that I'm so happy to have. And I think I've had a lot of roadblocks because I haven't been as vulnerable and haven't been as open, letting people know like, hey, like I need to talk about this. Or like, oh, can I just come over and giggle? Or what y'all doing? You know what I mean? You know? And I think that I want you guys to know that that is really important to me. And I just love like spending moments just like laughing, being silly, but also like having real conversations. I be trying to have it all together, but like we're all human.
Yeah, we can.
So I'm really appreciative of all of you all. I really like need people.
Yeah.
Like I really, really
I
need
love that.
people.
Okay, yes.
That's a vulnerable thing to say, too.
Yes.
Because I think as we get older, we get more like in our shell. And it's like, it's important to be like, no, actually, I need to talk to you. I don't have any sisters. So it's like, now I feel like I'm going to cry. But it's like, for me, like, well, Ashlee, of course.
Oh,
Here we go.
But it's like,
Where did this tissue appear? It's right here if you need it.
but it's like, you are truly my sister of 20 years. And we've been through so much. But it's like, you guys as well. Like, I always say, like, adult friends are really fun.
Yeah.
And to, like, meet you guys. And we've known each other for a long time. But it's like, to have that adult friendship in your late 30s or early 40s, it's like, it's beautiful to have.
It's a big deal.
It's a big deal.
is. Yeah,
Because
it
people don't have friends.
Particularly in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
No, but I also think it's a canon of authenticity and safety. I think it's a way for people to want to get close to you, but it's always under the guise of wanting something else. And I think that this particular friendship was never that.
Yeah.
It never was. Half the time, I feel like nobody knew what each other did.
Just about to say the same thing. For
I swear the other day, we were somewhere, and I was like, Ashlee.
Tell me now, girl, what you doing now?
Now I know somebody could use your services.
Exactly what you do.
But do you even do that?
That's
you know
real,
what I mean?
and I love that.
Very true.
And in the meantime, it's like we've done all the things. Everybody done cried, snotted, moved, cried some more, laughed, cried. And it's like, yeah, that's the stuff that really matters though.
It does.
It does.
If we made one promise to each other tonight about the future, what should it be?
Oh my gosh.
That's
I would
Skip.
say,
No.
I feel like I would say just to remain like optimistic and positive.
great.
Like life is so crazy.
Yeah.
And we're at these ages, and I feel like there's so many forks in the road and twists and turns that we're going through specifically in this moment.
Tell me about
But I just want all of us to like keep being the light, seeing the light, remaining positive, but not like toxic positive, right? Like pretending like everything is all good when it's not, but just being like, no, like this sucks right now, but I'm gonna get through this.
This
and
too
I have
shall
community
pass.
of people, exactly. Like I have a community of people who love me no matter what's going on, and I will always figure it out because I figured it out in the past.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know, I think that's my promise for like all of us, that we just, like we're gonna be okay.
I love that.
Yeah, we're gonna be okay.
I would agree.
I'm gonna say keep our crazy. I think keep your individualism, keep laughing out loud, keep squealing, keep doing all of the things. I just feel like there's a push for people to be like a monolith and like clean girl, this and that. And it's like, whatever, be who you are and just be that person. Not saying that you can't evolve and be better, but at your core, just still be, yourself.
There's a lot of thing in this world that tries to blow out your candle.
Yeah.
And it takes a lot to keep your candle lit. So in that aspect of don't dim your light, whether it's in work, relationships, family, friendships, anything, like keep that light in your eyes. Keep that light in your eyes, because there's a lot. A lot of people walk around very dull. And
Dull and dark.
dull and dark. So keep that light. Keep that light.
Yeah. What do you appreciate most about the combo we just had that surprised you most? Nothing surprised me today, because it's just like the space that we hold is really special and really important, and a lot of people don't have that.
Yeah.
Just like,
I love you. No, I love you.
like, community really does mean so much, and I think it's just like what I do in this space of food. Community is like the through line of everything I do.
Yes.
And like for food to bring people together, and in this case drinks, but it's like, that's just my goal.
Yeah.
And the fact that you guys always show up for me, it's always thankful. And I think what's beautiful about each of you is you guys know how to hold space. And that's not an easy task. So, thank you.
We love you, girl.
We love you. Take a
Take
sip.
a second.
All right, take a sip.
This is a cocktail recipe.
Oh, nice.
How cute.
Is that for the people's margarita?
Margarita.
Cheers to
Cheers to the people's margarita.
Oh wait.
That's fast.
clean.
Yeah.
I like the people's
Yeah.
margarita.